Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is some more Call of Cthulhu. Now last time we managed to get up to Hawkins Manor and we just about managed to avoid being axe murdered by Silas Winchester, who has now given us the key, having been convinced they're actually trying to help.
Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
I'd like that.
You're right. Let's go.
That would be good, so let's get inside the mansion. Now he gave us the key, so let's enter. So presumably this is chapter 4 now?
I'm with you.
Yeah, oh no, chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. So what we're trying to do is... Oh, that's a creepy little vignette in the bottom corner of that picture. So yeah, we're now in the mansion trying to find where the fire started. Because they've got it down as a domestic. But I don't believe that. I don't believe they're all dead, for a start. Not for 1 second do I believe that every member of the Hawkins family is dead. I suspect that either Sarah or Charles is alive, perhaps even the youngster. What was it, Simon? I suspect that one, if not all of them, are still alive. There's no way that these are all dead. Not happening. Don't buy it. Don't buy it at all. I just don't. I just don't buy it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Bear with me while this is loading. But yes, so hurry up, game. The loading times in this are a little slow. I used to be able to blame my old computer, but I can't do that anymore because this computer's really good. So it's not me, it's the game. But then, is it worth waiting for a well rendered and well produced level? Yes, it is. But let's see what happens inside the Hawkins Mansion. I am intrigued. Can I enter the madness yet? Thank you.
Follow me. I know the place.
Okay.
Who left this light on?
Oh, 2 character points. Oh, some rats. Right, so now we're going to go with a spot hidden. And we'll go with the psychology and we'll go with a spot hidden. Lovely. Rats, that's always good. Ah yes, now we're into stuff that I recognise from the trailer. Oh.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Let's enter the reconstruction, shall we? I like this mechanic. I really like this mechanic.
What kind of meat is this?
Oh, thanks for that. You don't know.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
So that's where the father is. Okay. Well, there's not much that this can tell me then. But I can't leave the scene. So what am I missing in terms of investigation? Aha.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
By mistake, I imagine. And that would mean that...
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Sounds about right. Makes sense. Okay.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
God, it was contained quickly and well. Oh, thunder. Lovely.
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Yes, I don't think Charles was a very nice man in the end, you know. I don't think he was a very nice man at all. Okay, he said it was next door, didn't he? Some light coming through there. Anything worth seeing? I mean, I doubt it, but, you know, it's always good to have a proper look. Ooh.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Right, okay, let's go into here and... Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Let's have a look, shall we? Let's investigate this fire scene. There is one important clue that someone's missed.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Was Simon a sacrifice?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Aha.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
So we've got at least one of the important clues.
They had a fight. Why?
Aha. Alcohol.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Right, so we've got all of those clues. Anything else? Anything else at all, or is that all I can get from this? I think that's pretty much all I can get. Oh no, it's not letting me leave, so there must be something else that I have missed.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't think they were all dead. I still can't leave yet. Oh, hello.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. All of these are good questions.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Okay, this is good.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Oh. What has he found?
And a boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
The fire wasn't just an accident. Yeah, the fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Well, what is it, Pierce? Right, so I've got a point, so... we'll go with investigation. think, since I've only got the one character point available. Lovely, that's just Silas Winchester, who's the caretaker. Cool. Got some good clues though. A broken clock. Could give the time of the fire nothing to do with it. Sarah's shoe. Smashed oil lamp. And the scene of the fire in general. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a very different, totally different version of the fire that claimed the whole family, beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor. The bodies of Charles and Sarah Hawkins left no mark on the floor, nor, to that matter, in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child, still visible close to the fireplace. The same goes for the glass shards on the floor. A close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them on the wall. A very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse confirms that the Hawkins case could be much more than a domestic accident. Yes, it does. I now have the key to the tradesman's entrance. Now I get to investigate the manor.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
We're doing our jobs.
This door is locked.
Thank you. Thank you, developers. Some more of the gardens. History of medicine. In the 18th century, so-called civilized countries does not deal with influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. But my medicine progression has gone up. Just go and have a quick look at that. I'm now 16%. I can soon become an amateur doctor, which is cool. Chief? Oh, you got in there. Okay, cool. I just thought for a second he'd gone. Oh.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Yes. So who's singing who's singing sea shanties?
This door is blocked from the outside.
Can't get through there. Right, let's go for it. Oh, there's the thunder again. Because of course now is when it's going to start. It must start getting...
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Okay, so they like their books. Chief? The hell was that noise supposed to signify?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Yes, I would say so. There's the lightning. And that's a massive spider's web. Okay, right.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Okay. Right, so you don't know much.
His
Cool.
piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Yes. Okay, so this is... I genuinely enjoyed... I'm enjoying this. This is a detective game framed in a really potentially scary thing. I like it. Oh.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
You knew that. It was in your book. Oh, hello. The human body, a comparative analysis, precise and detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. So I have now become a novice. Oh no, nearly. What am I doing in the... Why are we focusing on the library? There are lots of other places we could be focusing on. Oh, hello. Oh, I could just turn that on, can I? Cool. I don't like that the lighting does that.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Joyful.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Yes, lots of whale hunting stuff. Ooh.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings.
Her style sure is recognizable.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Oh. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Yes, I suspect we're going to get a little bit more mysterious and deepish as we go through this game now. I think we're heading towards some sort of occulty thing, because this is still set up. We're chapter 3 and we're still setting up. I like it. This is well paced and well put together thus far.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer close my eyes on the behaviour of your wife. Last week she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Wellard, mate. Yeah. Oh, some of the crap I talk. Okay. This is getting very amnesia.
Locked.
Yep. This is now getting remarkably amnesia-esque. Couple of painting. Oh. I now have Sarah Hawkins' office key.
What will her room reveal about her?
So this is her room, and presumably that. Yes.
Perfect.
Well, we've got her room and her studio, which is good. So let's have a look around, shall we? Although it is very dark in here.
Barbiturates.
Oh.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Yes, they act as a depressant to the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. So she's on heavy drugs to keep her calm. See where she just got changed. Okay, so I'm not an expert at such things, but this looks pretty occultish. Let's open that. There's those scratch marks. Now those scratch marks are on the painting and on the wall here.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last one, so sombre and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognise your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Thanks to Maximilian.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
She's doing pretty well for herself.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Yes. Very odd.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever it will bind us. Okay. Okay. What else dost thou have for me apart from the...
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
I would say so. I would say she was interested in the occult.
Bradley? Is that you?
Locked. Oh no, open. Oh, this is Simon's room.
The boys' room.
Okay, let's go to the reconstruction scene. Let's see what we can find out about this boy from his room.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Book.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hello, Charlie. Ah. Hey, babe. Love you.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Jesus fucking... That's the first... To be fair, that's the first scare of the game. The first big one, although I suspect one's coming.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Jesus fucking... Right, if you didn't see that,
Simon's troubles
YouTube...
went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
If you didn't see that, YouTube, Charlie just came in very quietly while I'm in a potentially haunted mansion. In the dark with noises. In a dark room with headphones on. We're not friends anymore.
It all works towards my trading.
We're not friends anymore. I still love you, but we're not friends anymore. Ah, here we go. Cutscene. Yes, someone is there. I suspect it's Sarah. I don't think she's dead. And I definitely don't think Charles is dead either. Here comes the creepy shit. Go on, where is it? Oh. Am I reading this wrong, or does that look an awful lot like him? Oh, Jesus! There we go.
You! Stop!
Catch the thief. Well, where the hell did he go?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
There's someone here.
I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
No, he can't. Where are we gonna
I'll
go?
cover you.
No, I'm gonna go for the light, I think, first.
This door was closed earlier.
Oh, yes, it was. And now it's open.
Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Okay. Now we're
think that
getting
It
into
looks
it.
like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to this sea map. They make up a journey.
Fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
There will be a way out. This is called a Cthulhu. There's going to be a hidden door or a switch or...
Why are these letters here?
Ooh.
And not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
These letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together but by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's email? His wife's email. Oh my God, that's a modern generation thing. His wife's mail.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Yes, and a third bloke. Whoever the third
I
bloke
wonder who
is.
the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water.
Yes.
Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
I'm sure we
This
shall...
panel is movable.
Yes, it is.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
That would be
We
where
must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I'll say that would be where our perp went. Force the gear train? No, I don't have enough
I'd
strength.
be better off not touching them for the moment.
Yeah, we'll do nothing for now. We'll figure out what's
The
going on.
Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Yes.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
I think it has, you know. Oh!
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh, the map, the map, the map, the map, the map.
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
Yes, it does. Monday, we sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, we dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, we have sighted a huge whale in the distance. It seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, we've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday, Darkwater, we've beaten Orpheus, returned with the empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
I think there is a link with the... Oh, hello.
This Dr. Fuller. Was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Well spotted. See, that's my hidden skills. Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express herself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you're running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller. Running out of time? Right, so the lighter doesn't run out of fuel, that's pretty much constant. Everything else does.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Yes, it does. Oh. More medicines. Oh, oil refilled. That's good. I like that.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Maybe. Maybe now. Right. So. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got 4 character points available. Okay. Right, well. 1 in investigation, 1 in spot hidden, 1 in psychology. And we'll go with 1 in eloquence. I'm not too fussed about strength. I don't think I'm going to be a particularly strong character. Occult. How is my occult stuff doing? Occultism 5%. So really not. Yes, we found lots of clues, haven't we? key and a hurricane lamp. Oh, that's the end of this one. So, oh god, sorry everyone. I got very much into that. So, oh, what's the? Right. Well, either way, we'll come back and I'll try and figure this out in between episodes. I think I know what I've got to do.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Yes, there is. Ah, Wednesday. Hold on. 33 north, 53 west. We've caught it. It's the most gruesome weather.
There must be a
33
link with the
north,
Seaway
53 west. Okay. And 33 north. Validate. Yes!
Looks like it worked.
Yes! I solved a puzzle!
Well done, Pierce.
Thank you, Charlie. And we're going to leave it there for now. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please do like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below. Obviously, I'm playing it quite early, so which is unusual for me. Also, check out my other horror stuff. A link to some of it will be on the annotations at the end of this video. Also, check out bxbgames.co.uk and BXB Games YouTube page. You can find them both in the description below. We do video game reviews and occasional video game chat, and we shall be continue to bring that to you, so please do go and follow us. We really do appreciate your support. And also check me out on all the social media stuff: facebook.com/HumbleGamer, Twitter @HumbleGamerNews, and Instagram @HumbleGamer Insta. And also every Monday I stream at 8:30 GMT on twitch.tv/HumbleGamerTwitch. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I was me, that was Call of Cthulhu. We'll see you in the secret passage next time, guys. Goodbye.
Oh, fuck me! I'll keep that Outlast. I want that Outlast.